So what are fire pillars?
It's just glyph 2.0 and I freaking hate it.
It's just another glyph. Let's go.
I freaking hate it. I hate glyphs. I hate fire pillars. Why? Why is there this stupid thing that you have to wither cloak sword for, or look at it, or whatever the hell? It's dumb. I hate it. Took a 2-year break from SkyBlock and just started fresh the other day. Is the Dwarven Mines a super late game thing? It seems so tedious early on. Honestly, I would say
it's tedious overall.
It's just tedious in general. I would say don't put too much effort into Dwarven Mines. Like,
yeah, that's just an update that was kind of just.
It's not even
it
that
did cool things with mining, but mining by nature isn't a very interesting process.
I don't think it even, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't bring too much to the table in terms of progression.
Well,
like, you can get by pretty well without most of it.
The mountain tree is pretty cool. Like, I like what they did, but the act of mining is just, there's nothing you can do to make it interesting.
Well, I'm saying, like, to survive the rest of SkyBlock, you don't need to do Dwarven Mines. That's what I mean.
Not really.
Like, putting gemstones on gear is like an afterthought. Like, not is barely a factor at all. It just doesn't seem all that
gemstones are more of a flex item than they are a utility. Like, you don't.
Well, it's like, it's to the tune of, like, you know, fuming potato books.
Yeah, like you do it just because, like, yeah, I'm rich. Yeah, I got it. And that's really, I think, the big pull for that. If you like mining, then it's a great update for you, though. Like, if you enjoy mining, it's fire.
Oh, yeah,
Dwarven Mines and Hollows, like, that's, if you enjoy it, then that's a great update.
I think Crystal Hollows could have been so much better, but the problem is they were overly ambitious and they made everything randomly generated, which is cool and impressive as hell. But it's like impossible to navigate.
Hypixel somehow manages to like make super innovative tech for freaking Minecraft. Like,
but
they
it makes
managed
the
to make
gameplay experience
dungeons
worse,
that are
in my
puzzle pieces
opinion.
that swap them out, but they don't know how to make them into good game mechanics. It's like they know how to make amazing technology for this game, like stuff you've never seen done before on plugins in Minecraft, like broken good development, but translating that into game features is a bit of a different story.
I mean, I can relate though, because like in my past, I can't tell you how many times I've freaking coded something that is like
I'm not ragging
cool.
on it.
Like, I've coded cool things that have no application.
Yeah, and I feel like Hypixel like comes up with a really cool idea for tech, but then the actual replayability and the game mechanic is like kind of a mess sometimes. I still think it's amazing though, but you know, it's nuanced as all things are.
Hey, there we go. Blaze Slayer level 3. I got the Wisp upgrade stone recipe. Burst Stopper Talisman. Warning Flare Inferno Minion. Click to collect. If an incoming hit would deal at least 50% of your health, multiply its damage by 0.95. Ooh.
Well, that's kind of cool.
So it's like a much worse focus sash. That's actually not what it is. Seems like a good talisman. How do you make it? You need whipped magma cream. Molten powder. Oh, I know how to make that. Whipped magma cream. Oh, that's actually, I can craft that right now. It's just expensive because refined titanium. I really do need to get a nether sack. Is that one of the things I got?
Nether sack.
It's not one of the things. Ooh, Inferno minion. Place this minion and it will start generating and slaying infernals. Oh, so it's a slayer minion. Oh, this takes so freaking long to craft. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's a lot of material. Can I just buy amalgamated crimsonite? Yes, I can. Oh, I can just buy the molten powder. So that talisman's gonna be like 100 million. Wait, I wasn't aware of how expensive this is. Oh. Ooh. For 5% less damage. Only on the hits that would have basically one-shot me. Nice. It is like the worst value, because if some attack was gonna do over half my damage, chances are it's just gonna kill me. Like, a 5% reduction ain't gonna matter. Single-handedly raise price by 1 mil. Yes. Ooh. Oh, it just means you don't get as much damage. Well, it's technically... I'm gonna stop talking. I'll be back.
I don't even know what just happened.
I got the small nether sack recipe.
Oh,
Very good. Oh, it requires a drop that's soulbound. How do you get these? I need it. I only have 3. Chat, how do I acquire these Kada leads? I need more. How do I get? I want it. How do you get it?
you sound, that's the most NPC I think I've ever heard you before.
Hey guys, I'm back for another stream and welcome to Hypixel SkyBlock. And hey, it's been a bit. It's been about a week and a lot of stuff has happened. Also, I think I might have fixed the autofocus issue, but I did adjust it, so hopefully it'll be less bad. That is the hope, at least. Anyways, I have some updates for you guys. So the video that came out today was actually made from the previous stream VOD, and that night that I recorded the stream VOD, something happened. So for those of you that might remember, I said I was going out to Tampa, and that's exactly what I did. And you're not gonna believe this, chat. I got a girl's number that night. I was chilling. This bar, I think it was in either St. Pete or Ybor. Might have been St. Pete, but this place, they had like this big plastic Connect 4 that people could play outside. The whole thing was outside. And then there was Jenga. So I was chilling. Me and the group I was with, we had about 6 people. We're taking turns playing Connect 4. So it wasn't my turn. I was sitting down watching, and then this girl just walks up, smiles at me. I smile back. She sits down next to me. She was talking to me with her friend, whatever. I said nothing to do with anything relationship, right? And then she just gives me her phone and says, put your number in. I'm like, she said text back the next day. So I text back the next day. Didn't get a response for like 9 hours. We talked very briefly. And then eventually she dropped the, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Which is code word for last night was a mistake. I started taking this. Not sponsored. Delta Sleep. It's a sleep aid thing. And it's changed my personality. I'm not exaggerating, right? So it's basically killed my anxiety completely, which I didn't expect. Whatever's in there, a lot of it is anti-anxiety, but it also has the side effect of me just being very mellow and carefree, but also if I'm not careful, I'm a little down at times. So I have to, what is in here? I have to be careful to keep myself stimulated, because if I sit around and do nothing, I just kind of and potato. Need to keep myself stimulated. Chat, don't be weird. Yeah, I'm excited though, chat. Like, I mean, I'm living proof. If you want success out there, improve yourself. For me, it was losing weight and then getting good clothes that fit me properly, and then just be open to other people. You know, someone smiles at you, you smile back. Someone waves at you, you wave back. I don't know. It actually worked out. Well, it didn't, but someone else acknowledged my existence at a bar. That's crazy, because that hasn't happened. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? I think I want to redeem myself. I didn't even get a tier 3 blaze kill yesterday. I want to change that. The thing is, I think in order to get good, we are gonna have to upgrade the daggers. Maddox's dialogue got reset for me. Weird. Is there a thing that'll show? I don't know. I want to know how much more Inferno Slayer we have to do to unlock the tier 2 daggers. Why do I only have one of them? Why you never stream on Twitch? Well, the reason I stopped streaming on Twitch was because they had their exclusivity policy. You can only stream, well, they own your content for like 24 hours after the stream's done, but they might be reversing that. So I don't know. The thing is, now I have like connections with the YouTube streaming team, and I very much appreciate what they've done for me over the years, especially with I've already participated in several experiments for YouTube. I'm going to participate in one starting June. It's going to be a massive W for the channel in terms of like what I get from it. And we're going to be testing out a feature that the whole site might get. So that's going to be important. We want to give YouTube a good first impression on starting June. But anyways, I do appreciate a lot of what they do, and it might be an insult to stream on Twitch. I don't have any signed documents where it's like, oh, I am exclusive to YouTube, but you know, I think the YouTube team is pretty cool on the live streaming department. They've listened to a lot of my suggestions and they're actually doing... Oh, that reminds me. Can you guys gift memberships? Is that like a button that you have in your UI? Because I got an email saying they added that as a beta. I'm not sure if I'm in the beta yet, but I did get an email about it. Depending on how many of these we need to do, I might just do tier 2s until we get the next level of Slayer unlocked. I have a feeling we'll get better daggers by then, and that's going to make tier 3s not only possible, well, they're already possible, it's going to make them easier. So let's do that. Netherrack looking sunshade. I just got a freaking talisman. Is that rare? Or is that just added to the game? I saw something on Twitter. I follow an account for SkyBlock News. Was that lucky, or is that common? There we go. See, much easier. Okay, so we need 1,000 XP. How much do you get per? Well, 1045. We'll just remember that, and then we'll do the math later. What camera are you using? This is a Panasonic Lumix G7. Would recommend, honestly. It's a good camera. It's got higher quality than most multi-thousand-dollar cameras, even though it was only 400 bucks when I got it, which for cameras is cheap. The problem is the lens is very low field of view, so it's perfect for what I'm using it for. But you might notice a lot of the facecam stuff or vlogs, it's very low FOV, which I don't like about that. It's perfect for what I'm doing though, like absolutely perfect. You can't really do much better in terms of cam length and whatever. I noticed how combat tag got reduced to 1 second. Really? You mean that stupid thing like the combat logging tag? Oh my god, that'd be awesome if that... What the hell is this? Mana, right? If you don't have the Blaze Talisman yet, crafted with 8 millennia old Blaze Ashes. It's also co-op soulbound. It's not that bad of a grind, plus it helps tank Blaze Slayer because 5% reduced damage. Millennia old Blaze Ashes, huh? So whatever this drops. Let's see. Let's see if I get lucky. Huh? No. I'm assuming it's a difficult drop. Oh, look at that. Okay. Nice. I just got one of the drops. So how many of those do I need to craft the talisman? I'm gonna guess 9. They probably already said it. I'm just dumb. It's a 4.5% chance. That's not terrible. If you started working for Hypixel, then what do you think you would work on? Probably QOL features, because that's what I'm always on about when I make videos suggesting stuff for Hypixel. So I'd be that guy probably that tries to make the game a better place. Like just a bunch of little fixes and little adjustments everywhere. I mean, every now and again I might come up with an item idea, but it's probably... I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do, because I can't just guarantee that I'm gonna be a dev. I haven't applied. I don't know if I want to apply, because coding for Spigot is something. Let's just say that. Is Python really the best coding language for starters to learn? That's the common consensus. I disagree, honestly. I think Java might be better. The problem with Python is that it's the Wild West of coding. So like there's a lot of syntax that you could ignore by accident and the code will still run, which makes for a difficult learning environment, because like the code you made will work but you won't know why. Whereas in Java, if you just do it wrong, it's going to yell at you and you'll know exactly why it was not done correctly, which I think is a much easier learning environment. Less nuance. That's just my opinion, though. No one says Java's the best for learning, but except me. Maybe some people say that, but no. What about C# then? C# and Java are very similar from the developer point of view. Under the hood, it's obviously very different, but the coding experience, at least, is very similar. How many hours did it take for you to learn Java? We're talking about something I did like 14 years ago. Am I really? I don't remember, okay? I just remember it was the new Boston's Java tutorial series for beginners, and then I went halfway through the intermediate. Why am I dying so fast?